All right, I got a question this week from one of you, my dear students, asking me how to increase when I'm working on the purl side of the fabric, which is the case of this beginning beanie here that I'm working on. So I'm purling around, and let's suppose I have to increase. So my favorite ways of increasing would be make one, which I make a loop around my index finger and put on the needle. I think it's very subtle, it's not intrusive, so when you're going to go into the next round, you're going to have one extra stitch here, okay? Let me repeat that because sometimes people want to know how I make this loop. So let me show you how you do that, putting this loop around my finger. I pick up this yarn that is coming from my pin here and the working yarn, make a loop around my finger and put that on the right hand needle, and that would be my increase. As simple as that, okay? The other way would be pick up the purl bump in the row below of the next stitch, put that on the left hand needle and purl into it. And keep working. Let me show that again. So it would be a lift increase on the purl side. You go in a stitch in the row below, the purl bump below the next stitch, pick up that bump, put on a left hand needle and purl into it. And that's also a very subtle increase if you are going to have the stockinette stitch side as a public side. Okay, so I give you two ways of increasing on the purl side as you are purling something in the round or not. And you keep going. So if this was a sweater, for example, that's how I would increase. If you want to decrease on the purl side, I can go ahead and show you that again. I would either purl two together, or let me go a couple stitches away. I would SSB. I already have another video showing you that. The yarn is below the right hand needle. Slip as if to knit, slip as if to knit, even though it's a SSB. The reason you want to slip as if to knit is because you change the orientation of those two stitches. You place them back on the left hand needle, and with the right hand needle you come from back to front. Let me give more slack here. There you go. You come, pick up those two stitches you slip from back to front and purl them together. How you're going to choose one thing or the other is how it's going to look on the public side, and that's up to you. One looks like the SSK, which is the SSP, or purl two together is going to mimic the knit two together. So I hope I answered this question. I actually show you how to increase and how to decrease on the purl side. Okay, if you have any comments and this is not clear, again, you can reach me by email at andreawongknits@gmail.com, or leave your question on the comments and I'll get back to you.